Steel frame homes versus wood frame homes. If you've ever wondered whether steel or wood homes are safer or stronger, you're not alone. And if you live in places like Texas, California, or Florida, where the environment can be a little scary, then this could be one of the most important videos you watch before building or buying your next home. In this video, we're going to be breaking down the difference and the benefits of building with steel in comparison to building with traditional wood framing. And by the end, you'll know exactly why more and more builders in Florida are switching to steel. So let's start with the basics. A steel frame home uses galvanized steel instead of a traditional 2x4 wood frame that we're used to seeing. This galvanized steel is used to create the structural skeleton of the house in comparison to using the wood. Now, the layout, the insulation, the roofing, and the outside of the home is going to look pretty much normal and exactly as a normal house would. But underneath the surface, there's a new level of strength. Also, these aren't just metal shipping containers or futuristic boxes. They're regular looking homes with more durable and sustaining materials on the inside. Here in Florida, for example, strength isn't about peace of mind. It's about survival. Here in Florida, hurricanes regularly are hitting Category 3, which is about 110 miles per hour winds. And in that, wood can twist, bend, snap, and ultimately your home may, as we've seen before, go through some issues. However, steel stays straight and it stays locked there. And in fact, homes that are built with steel can withstand up to Category 4 or even Category 5 hurricane winds, depending on the anchoring and the foundation. Now, apart from hurricanes, let's talk about fire. Wood burns, steel doesn't. A steel frame won't ignite or contribute to a fire that's going on in a home, making it a major upgrade in safety, especially when we're thinking about wildfire zones like California, maybe even Texas. Then there's termite resistance. In Florida, termite damage costs people over hundreds of millions of dollars per year. With steel, termites can't even touch it. Now, apart from environmental issues, let's talk about long term. Because the steel doesn't shrink, warp, or rot over time, it's going to require a lot less maintenance than our typical wood frame homes. No mold from wood rot, no sagging drywall, and fewer frame issues in your house down the road. And at the end of the day, this actually just makes the home cheaper to own, not only cheaper to build. And in fact, many homes, especially in the South Florida area, that are using this kind of building can qualify for lower insurance premiums because the property itself is more resilient. And that is real savings year after year. Some of our home buyers have seen up to a 30% decrease on home insurance quotes in comparison to homes that they've seen similar model, similar zip code with wood frames. Now let's take a look at some of the myths that we hear when it comes to steel homes. Steel homes look like warehouses. From the outside, if you've ever actually seen your steel home, it looks pretty much similar to a normal single family home that you're used to seeing on the road all the time. It's the same siding, the same interior finishes. The only thing that's really different is going to be the foundation and the actual strength framing of the home that you don't really see, kind of like with the wood frames inside your normal home. Now, we've heard steel is too expensive. Now, the cost of steel used to be a barrier. Steel is now very often equal or cheaper to lumber in the building space. We've also heard it's harder to remodel a steel frame home. But with proper planning and an understanding of the actual framing of the home, steel framing can be just as flexible. And it's often more precise than wood. You can still hang TVs, put up fixtures, make additions as needed. Our team at 110 West builds exclusively with prefab metal systems. And here's why. They're faster to assemble, they create less waste, they make homes stronger, safer, and longer lasting for families. And we can build full homes in a fraction of the time it takes traditional contractors. Many of our builds can go from slab to shell in 7 to 10 days. And that's not just good for us as builders, but it's also great for clients who are looking to move into the next home. So, are steel homes stronger than regular homes? Yes, in almost every way that matters. Whether you're worried about storms, fires, or just long-term maintenance, steel is a smarter, better, and safer choice for you. If you want to learn more about how we build and what we're building, feel free to take a look at our website at 110west.com or just drop a question in the comments below and we'll be happy to help you out. If you found this video helpful at all, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely be ready to see you in the next one.